there. Good morning and welcome to AskPop Office Hours live help session. This is where you can ask quick questions regarding AskPod and get live help. We also do live builds to show you how different AskPod tools work in real use cases. Let me just for this recording. And for today's topic, we will be creating an AI campaign page. Just imagine this. It's like if you have a client that's running a big promotion, maybe it's a 6 week fitness challenge, maybe it's a holiday flash sale. They're posting about it on social media. But what happens when someone's interested, right? Would have questions, of course. And if those questions don't get answered fast, and what will happen is that the potential customer might scroll away, and that's already lost revenue. So now, what if instead of sending traffic to a busy homepage or just letting the DMs pile up, we can give them something much better, which is a dedicated AI campaign page built with Spotlight. So with this, it becomes their promotion hub, which is like a one smart page that answers every question instantly, that drives people to take action. So let me show you an example of what I will be building today. Um, right here. So this is how it looks like. So for this specific use case that we're building today, it will be for a promotion called the 6 week fitness challenge. Mainly these are for gym business owners, but you can use this also as a template for creating AI campaign pages with Spotlight. So as you can see right here, we added a header along with the relevant links. We added a promotional video. I only got this from YouTube, but if they do have a promotional video, you can add that, upload that right here, or get it from YouTube or Loom, or Vimeo. So here's our profile page, and then we have our chat page where they can interact with AI. Along with that, we added a form, basically asking them to claim their spot now for this promotion, and another form for contacting support, and another form for asking about the promotion. Although they can type their message right here, and AI should be able to answer any questions that they may have regarding the promotion, because we also built this knowledge base that I will show you how to add this later, that we're adding to the AI as part of its brain, or parts of its knowledge. So let me go now and go ahead and build this. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat and I will be happy to assist. So let me just click here under my bot samples. Just wait for that. All right, now let's click create. And this one will be a spotlight. So first, let's give it a name. Let's just say AI campaign assistant. And great. Okay, now let's go inside that and start modifying some things in here. So you need to add at least one resource before you can see your spotlight. So let's add this knowledge base right now. So it's best to have a knowledge base already prepared to feed into your spotlight. Under integrations, let's use Google Doc and put the public view link. There you go. So that's been processed. I like to turn on the auto sync just to make sure that it auto syncs any new data or any new knowledge that I put in here on our document. So let me just click here. Okay, so that's been, the auto sync has been saved. Now let's go over here to settings, header. So yeah, we will be adding some headers in here. So for the logo, that's not really relevant right now. So let's add a title, and then let's add the button text, and then I think let's just add the link to this spotlight itself. So let me just copy that and put that right here. And as for our custom links, let's add a few relevant links to this promotion itself. So maybe a challenge details, maybe some success stories, schedule and pricing if they have that, and a contact us link. So let me just enter a few fictitious links in here just for sample purposes and save that. There you go. And so that's been added. So we're done with our headers. Now let's go to our profile section. So over here is where you can add your media content. So you can add a photo, a video, or by URL. So you can add video URL for YouTube, Vimeo, and Loom, like what I said earlier. But you can also upload your own video right here. Just make sure that you have MP4, WebM, and OGV as the file type and maximum of 100 megabytes each. Next is you can also add your own photo right here. So for this one, I will be adding a URL. There you go. And let's see. Let me get the link for that YouTube video, just like a promotion. So YouTube. Then I'm just going to look for Jib promotion videos, just so we can have like a sample in here. Put that right there and add video. So this is how it looks like. You can select your media aspect ratio if you want. So this can be a widescreen, standard, or classic. So I think for this one, I'll just settle with the square. And then for our profile description, so let's make sure to put an inviting profile description in here. So join our Proven 6-week challenge designed to transform your health and fitness. So with expert coaching, flexible schedules, you can get real results. So just claim the spots because they're limited. So that's how our profile description works. Now over here on social media links, let's make sure to add all of the social media links that the business has for exposure. So there you go. And then Facebook, let me add a sample link right here. If they have YouTube, you can add that also. And TikTok, put the URL right there. Okay. So that's been added. Next, let's go to chat. So over here, so we are inviting them to chat with the AI for any questions that they may have about this promotion. So let me just toggle this off. You don't really need that here. And then, so we're welcoming them to the chat. They can ask any questions from the AI. We already fed it with the following information, so that's fine. Save changes, and there you go. Now, let me just get that out of my view. 1 second. There you go. Now click on customization. Right here is where we can select the theme that we want for the AI. So I think I have a custom favorite theme in here. So this is what we will be using for this spotlight right here. And as for AI configuration, very important to change your system prompt based on what you want the spotlight to help with or what you want it to achieve. So here's how our prompt looks like. It's super simple, but it is helpful to add specific prompts that are relevant to what you want the AI to achieve. So as you can see here, you're a promo AI assistant for, you can enter your brand name right here. And its job is to answer questions about the current promotion, build excitement and urgency around the offer. And it also has to guide users to claim the offer through the form. Just click on the button. I will show you guys the form later that we will be adding into this spotlight. And then we just give it instructions on how to respond and also the tone. We don't want it to be too pushy right here, so that's fine. Let's save changes. And let me go here. I think AI platform, OpenAI is fine for that with GPT 4.0. AI tools, I don't think we really need AI tools for this spotlight. And as for accuracy and creativity balance, let's see. Maybe let's set it to precise since it is giving information about the promotion. Okay. So now that we have added our AI configuration, let me just take a look at how this looks like now. Okay, so I think the only thing missing now is that we will add the channels for this spotlight. So let me go ahead and add that. So over here, let's add like the question channel. So this will be an ask about the promo question, and then the response is this. Sure thing, I can answer any questions about this promotion, what's included, pricing, schedule, how to join. So how can I help? Let's create that. And AI will handle that. Any questions that you may have, the AI will be able to handle that. Next channel that we will be adding is the forms channel. So basically it's a contact us channel so that they can reach out to the representative or to the support without having to go out of or go outside of this spotlight itself. So let me just show you that on lead forms. So all the forms that you are connecting or all the lead forms need to be pre-created on this section. So let me just show you right here what I created for this specific spotlight. So basically it's a talk to us talk to us lead form where they have to fill out this question. And then the good thing about this is that you can set up mail automation, put a owner email in there, so that they will be notified where they would, if you want them to receive form submission notification. Or what you can do is also set it up on the webhook so that each time someone completes the form, it will automatically send it over to someone's inbox, to the person who is handling these types of messages or these types of form submissions. So that's one thing that you can do. Next, let me show you guys this claim your spot lead form that I created, because this is what they call this. This is like an AI promotion for a 6-week gym membership. So we will be also creating their form for them. Here's how I created it. Claim your spot now. After submission, we'll be in touch within 24 hours to confirm your spot. And like what I said earlier, you can set up webhooks and send it over to any platforms that will help with the data that you've received from here. So you can do that via webhooks. So it's certainly pretty powerful. So I highly suggest setting up webhooks if you have lead forms like this that you are using. So those are the 2 forms that we will be adding to the spotlight. Now let me go back to it. Oh, that's not what we want. AI campaign assistant. That's what we're looking for. Now go to channels, add a channel, and then add form. So for this one, let's add the talk to us channel and then search here. There you go. We don't need to set it to primary. So let's create that. Next, let's add the claim your spot. And just type it in. There you go. And then we're going to be setting it to primary. So it will automatically open the form because I think our entire goal for this campaign is to get as many action as possible from whoever is viewing the spotlight. So let's create this. There you go. Now let's see how it looks like. Right there. Okay. So that's been added right here at the very below part of the spotlight. So here's the AI chat and here are the channels. So I think, let's see. Yep, I think those are all the things that we need to add to this spotlight. Let me just do a little test here. So it's good practice to test your AI after creating it so that we can make sure that it is within our goal. So let's just ask how much this promotion cost. This okay. So there you go. That's the lead form that we added. So now let's see if I can exit out of that. Okay, I cannot. So I need to fill out that form. And email. Just say that. Phone. Preferred start date. You can also add like what do you call this? Like options on the helper text, like what they want to start. There you go. Information has been submitted successfully, so now I can continue chatting with the AI. So the AI responded with full transformation challenge. To make it more convenient, you can choose to pay in full or split the payment. Spots are limited to 50 participants. There you go. So that's how it responded. Let's see what questions can we ask. When is the start date? Start date. Okay. We'll run for 6 weeks, including now let's try the talk to us channel. Enter an email there. Won't let us proceed without any email. Just put that. And then the question will be this. Submit that. Please enter a valid phone or mobile number. Let me try to move this. Please enter. It's not letting me enter. 1 second. Let me try setting this to Philippines again. I think it's not letting me because and submit. Okay. So I think there's some formatting issues that I was adding earlier. So that's it. That's how you build the spotlight for AI campaigns. So now if they if someone sees that Jim's Facebook ad and then clicks the link, they don't just land on a generic homepage. Instead, they land on this focused AI powered promo page. So they can feel informed, they can feel excited and confident. So they can just click claim your spot right from here. So this is extremely helpful, especially for busy clients. So that's it. That's how you build this. If you have any questions, the floor is now open for any questions regarding this spotlight, or if you have any questions at all with your Aspot builds, do let me know in the chat, or you can even unmute your mic. That's fine too. Where did you put the email, the form would go to? So you can check all of the collected data right here. You can do an export if you want, Dawn. So I think you need to select the data in order to download it. So just click the checkbox and then download, or if you want, you can also set up like an automation, send it over via webhook, set up an automation so that you can receive this via Google Sheets. Didn't know you can view that. Oh, okay. So you can view the chat. That's where the data came from, right here. And also I think for the data collected, you can also see that on the lead forms itself. Let me check here. So this is the talk to us form, collected user info. So it's also on this section. If you're going to look into the data by form, by lead forms, you can check that out under collected user info, and then it will tell you what kind of tool it was from. So it was from our Spotlight, that's AI campaign assistant. And these are the collected infos. Any other questions regarding this Spotlight?
Hey, Kim, it's Drew. I just wanted to chime in real quick. That was a really great walkthrough. Super helpful. Lots of possibilities, lots of businesses that our audience and people that are watching this video later, uh, can conceptualize, go out there and truly support gyms and personal trainers and businesses like this. I think it's a really smart approach to help people with with an assistant like this. I think this is a really solid walkthrough. It could help people conceptualize how they can use and leverage something like this to save a lot of time, be truly helpful to the person that's interacting with the assistant, the spotlight to be promotional and be answering questions and pretty much everything that they could possibly even need and want, and at the same time save the time and the energy that it takes for like customer support and giving that type of information to other people and allowing them to go a little bit deeper once they do interact with the business. So again, great job on this. I really like your walkthrough, and hopefully everybody puts it to good use.
Thank you for that, Drew. Really appreciate it. Thank you for that feedback. So yeah, I will also be posting this on Aspot community, guys. The recording for this and also the import link, so you can go ahead and show that to your clients. Don says he has a fitness client. So here's the import link, Don. You can get it from the chat. I just sent it, or you can also check it out on Aspot community. So if you miss any sessions or for the live help um, sessions that we do, you can just look at the Aspot user community and it should be posted right there. Or you can also browse our YouTube channel. So the Aspot YouTube channel, there's a lot of good ideas in there, a lot of content that can help you with your AI consulting business. So um, I think that's it. Any other questions that you guys have regarding this build?
Hey, Kim, um, if you wouldn't mind, I was hoping maybe I could get a link from last week and I mean the last session and this session. I know you have them available. It seemed like you asked us
Sure,
to
I'll
ask you
send that.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I'll send that
also
to the school.
also I took the suggestions that you had last time and tried to work through them, namely the loop. I don't know if you saw, I got on the ask, and I wanted to ask this too. In school, when you go to chat with AskBot, I asked questions there, and it didn't seem like maybe that was the best place to do that. Um,
Oh no,
anyway,
yeah. Yeah, you may
Uh,
want to send that. If you have urgent questions, you may want to send it to support@aspot.ai. We
okay,
respond much faster than the school account for the ask for
okay,
Aspot. Mhm.
cool. All right. Well, so that loop, when I put it in, once things are handed off to AI mode, I did I was able to, I wasn't able to drag it out there, but I was able to put it out there and then connect it, um, kind of like manually instead of just dropping it into the workflow. But and then I was able to select where I wanted to go back to, but it wouldn't work.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't look back to where
It just
you.
doesn't loop back. I was able to do it for both, passing it off to AI mode and
Mhm.
after the Calendarly uh, as well. But so I was able to get the loop, it was sitting in the workflow, but it just wouldn't work.
Right, right.
So I don't know
I
if
may
there's
need
something
to
I
look.
wasn't doing or it's a bug or it needs to be looked at or what. I don't know.
I may need to look further into that, Eric. Can
I
you
appreciate
send
it.
me that in school and send me the exact name of the flow so I can take a look at it, and then do a troubleshooting on it?
So my flow.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Just send me the
cool.
name of your flow where this is happening, so that I can investigate why it's behaving that way.
Is there a way to share it with you somehow, or is it just tell you the name?
That's fine. Just provide the name, the exact name of the flow, and I should be able to take a look at that.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, all right, perfect. Thank you.
Um, right. Let's see here. Anyone else maybe has a question? Okay, so post the link. It's not working to copy the spotlight. Sure, let me give you. Do you want to enable copy share? Yes, I want to enable that. Paste it here. There you go. Andre asked, Kim, how do you come up with ideas on the weekly build? So mainly these are from David, from Drew. I also do brainstorming. Mainly I research what kind of builds would help as bot users. So when I say research, that's switching between AI tools, um, checking with chatting with them, asking them like for some ideas, and then I check with David and Drew on those. They are our experts, so they know the best builds that are suited for you guys. So that's how we usually come up on the weekly builds. So
Oh, come
it's
on, Kim. You know that you're the expert here. Um, Kim is really humble, and she comes up with a lot of this really good ideas as well. Hey, just a quick word. Our dev team are pushing some updates and some code optimization right now. So those links might be not entirely operational right at the moment because we're actually pushing some things in the background. If it's not working for you, I would just copy that link and go back in. But just look for the replay inside the Ask Spot group or the YouTube channel. Kim will probably drop a link to that share link for you, so you can check back there and do that. I don't know how long the push is going to occur. I just checked the link and it seems like I'm getting an error as well.
Yeah,
It's
thanks for
100%
mentioning
has
that.
to do with us pushing some stuff in the background. Um,
Cool.
so just be mindful of that, guys.
okay. Um, I think there's a question from Dawn, where in my Aspot dashboard do I upload that link to activate? Once you open that link, Dawn, and you're already logged into Aspot, if not, it will ask you to log in. But if you are already logged in, it will ask you to select the business type where you want to add it. Um, and then you can just change the spotlight name here and then click continue. You can try that later. I think the devs are pushing updates. So thank you for letting us know about that, Drew. Appreciate
Yep.
it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Anyone else maybe has any questions, suggestions, anything at all? Feel free to let me know about that, guys.
Hey, can I ask one other thing?
Mhm.
Uh,
Eric?
it's kind of just came top of mind, and it's related to conversations about content and right of use. If I am hooking up on the back end, like that Hormozy content that was brought up a few weeks back, and if I hooked up to a web, just a really like searchengine.com and all the content that's on it in the back end, and I shared it through a an assistant, am I violating any kind of use issue there that you know of? I mean, can I just use that source data, like even the
Mm.
Hormozy stuff?
Right. I'm not sure how the Hormozy GPT was built, but the way that I built this custom GPTs, all of the information or the knowledge that I add are public knowledge, are publicly available. So that means, it's already being widely used. If you ask ChatGPT, if you ask Claude, these informations are readily known or already like being utilized by other AI platforms. So I don't think there is going to be any problem with using those kinds of knowledge. But for the Hormozy template, I'm not really sure how that was built. I think um, David
I
did a
didn't know if you
research.
just had to cite
Uh,
credit or cite or the
no, I don't
where
think.
the content came from.
No, I don't think you need to like add
Okay.
credit to the site where it came from.
Okay.
Yeah, that bot was trained on publicly available source
Mhm.
information, so a readily available PDF, readily available videos. In fact, based upon his launch,
Mm.
we downloaded, transcribed those videos, conceptualized the principles contained therein. We purchased it, we have access to it, and repurposed it in that type of context. It's a different medium. I'm not a lawyer or an attorney or anything like that. I'm not giving you advice, but if there's publicly available content, I would look at and consider their copyright. On at least consider it. I can't give you advice one way or the other, Eric. But if it's publicly available, it's probably already known by ChatGPT and OpenAI and some of these large language models. But I can't personally give you an advice whether you can, can't, should. There's lots of different variables of the sources that you're using from what you just cited and beyond. But a lot of this stuff has been trained on it, and your use case, like if you're going and reselling this, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend reselling the bot as your own in terms of the source, but you know, uh, including that as a bonus, including it as a knowledge source for uh, consideration of knowledge and how you manipulate that knowledge for strategy and all that other kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that you're in good hands by using that information in the first place.
I just wanted to talk through it with you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you
Thank you.
for that. Let's see here. All right. Okay, anyone else have any questions before we wrap up the call? Okay, I think we're good for today's live health session. Guys, you know where to reach me. If you have anything at all, feel free to send it to support@aspot.ai, or you can also, hit me up on school for any questions or any help at all. Thank you so much all for joining, and thank you, Drew, for joining us too. It's super helpful. Thank you guys, and have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.